welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if you're new here, hi, my name is Tianna and I make fashion and lifestyle videos. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the winter trends for 2020 to 2021 winter season. I'm actually really excited for this style season. I feel like there's a lot of really fun trends right now that are different from what we've seen in past years. And then obviously there's those trends that last a long time from season to season that are still in style this winter. If you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, as well as subscribe to my YouTube channel because I post a new video every week. So every Wednesday I'm posting a new video, and then in 2021 I have some really exciting things happening, so be on the lookout for that. And don't forget to subscribe so you guys can see what's happening in 2021 on my channel. So for those of you guys that don't know or haven't been on my channel for a while, you guys might not know, or you might know, but I'm just going to reiterate it. I graduated from fashion design in 2018. So I do have some education under my belt for fashion, so I have a 2-year diploma under my belt for fashion. So I do have some credibility, is what I'm trying to say, is that I do have some credibility when it comes to fashion. Obviously don't need to go to school for it. It can just be a passion. Fashion is something I have loved for many years. I love trends, I love following trends, I love watching big designers' runway shows. This year was definitely different when it comes to fashion and their runway shows, but this year, there's some really big things happening on the runways up in the high-end couture fashion that is being trickled down into modern everyday fashion, and I'm excited for it. I feel like lots of things are impacting how we dress and how we style, and I think it's really interesting to see all those things. Some things that I feel like are affecting fashion this year are definitely people being home. Like, I feel like that's really changed people's style and what companies are releasing for fashion. Lots of more loungewear, lots more casual, comfortable, and then I also feel like social media has played a big role in clothes and how we style. I feel like things like TikTok and Instagram have really influenced a new market for fashion, a new way to style. Some things that you guys will see come up in this video is things that come back from the 70s. So I feel like people being at home, they are listening to new music. They're going back to listening to 70s music, which I love. Fleetwood Mac I've loved for many years before it was a thing on TikTok, but I'm happy that they're getting the recognition they have. So I feel like people being on TikTok and listening to those beautiful and iconic 70s artists have definitely played a role in fashion, which I feel like is really cool to see all these different influences happening and changing the fashion industry. Now that I've kind of rambled off about the fashion industry and how much I love it and why the trends are happening the way they are, I haven't really gone fully thorough, but we'll stop that there. Let's just get into my 7 top trends for winter 2020-2021. Alright, so my first thing on my winter trends for this year is leather. So leather or faux leather, obviously we want to have vegan alternatives, but leather is, when I say leather I mean faux leather or leather, just to clarify that there. So leather has been something that has gotten really popular the end of fall going into the winter time, especially with brands like Aritzia and stuff releasing leather pants, so they're more easily accessible for the modern day consumers such as myself. Getting brands that are releasing more affordable options for leather pants and leather items has been really helpful to help this trend grow. You saw it all over the runways if you guys are watching or keeping up with that. Lots of designers are designing really beautiful leather pieces, so full leather jackets, leather pants, full leather suits, like a lot of leather all over the runways, and then now trickle down to the more consumer level, so lots of leather this season. I did release a video last month or 2 months ago now on how to style leather pants. So if you guys are wondering how you guys can style your leather, go back and watch that video, or I'll put it up in the cards up here, wherever it goes. Alright, so the second trend for this season is the 70s. So obviously we know trends come back in style, and this year there has been a heavy influence from the 70s, and I love it. My favorite class in fashion was the history of fashion, so I learned all about this, and to see the different colors, silhouettes, fabrics, textures, everything coming back into style is really cool. So I think a big factor to this has been TikTok. I feel like the influence of people watching the 70s show on Netflix during quarantine and then listening to Fleetwood Mac and seeing everything online, like rollerblading, like super cool 70s trends are or have been a really big influence online. I feel like that has a big deal to do with why the 70s is really in. So I've seen lots of wide leg pants, bell bottoms, the warm tone colors, velvet, everything that is iconic about the 70s is really in right now, and I'm really excited to start playing around with some 70s looks that are more modern. So a really fun trend this year is the 70s. Alright, so the third thing on my list of trends for this season has been something that has been really popular the past, I want to say 3 years, I'd say, for trends, and that is menswear and suits. So I have really got into wearing blazers this fall, and now I'm still wearing them into the winter time, but wearing full-blown menswear suits that are super like loose fitting, they're not formal, they're not tight, has been really popular, and I love it. I feel like it's such a comfortable trend, and it's really opened my eyes on how lucky guys are for how comfortable their clothes are compared to women's clothes. So menswear has been super popular in women's fashion, and then obviously men's fashion because it's men's wear, which I feel like is another thing that is interesting about fashion. The direction the world is going in is that there is not specific gender roles in fashion anymore, and I feel like that has been such a revolutionary thing, and a really great thing to see on the runways is that there's no specific gender for fashion and anyone can wear anything. So yeah, I'm really excited to see where this trend will go. So the item number 3 is menswear. Alright, so the fourth thing on my list is another thing that has been in fashion for a while, and that is puffer coats. So puffer coats have been really trendy, both big ones and small ones. They're super warm, they're super comfortable. I feel like that's just why people love it, because they are so, they hold a purpose, I guess. I really want to get an Aritzia puffer jacket. I have not got that yet because they are so expensive, but I am saving up to buy one. I feel like they're super cute, they're super warm. You can get them that are down-filled and then not down-filled, depending on what your preferences are. I feel like both are great options. Yeah, so puffer coats are another big trend for this season. Alright, so another big trend that kind of started in the fall and now is transitioning into the winter are sweater vests. I did not like this trend when it started, but now I'm obsessed with it and I can't wait to buy a couple because they are so chic, so cool, so preppy. Definitely something that has come, I want to say, from the 90s, even in the 70s. I feel like that also ties in together. The 70s and the 90s kind of have similar vibes. Obviously different, but they do have similar vibes in my opinion. So sweater vests are another trend that are coming in and staying for winter 2020 and 2021. Alright, so the sixth thing on my trends list for this year is balloon sleeves. So we've been seeing balloon sleeves from spring 2020 till now, but now we're seeing a lot more knit wear in balloon sleeves. So a lot more big turtlenecks with the big balloon sleeves. Those are really cool right now. They're super trendy. I've seen them in leather, so going back to the first trend I talked about was leather, and also denim. I feel like the 70s was very denim inspired, so puff sleeves and all those trends is really in right now, and I'm not sure how I feel about the denim puff sleeves, but I might have to try it out. Alright, and the final thing on my trends list for winter 2020 and winter 2021 is monochrome outfits. So kind of similar to menswear, kind of similar to the 70s, kind of everything. Wearing black on black, gray on gray, yellow on yellow, that is going to be a big thing this year, and yellow is definitely going to be a color that you see a lot going into 2021. But monochrome outfits are definitely going to be in style this winter, so have some fun with the colors that you're choosing to have these monochrome outfits with, because I feel like that's just going to be really fun. I've seen some really beautiful suits that are like full one color and like bright fun like blues and greens and yellows, and I've also seen some colored leather two-piece sets, like top, shirt, bottom, maybe three-piece sets, and those are super cool, so definitely be on the lookout for monochrome outfits this year. So that concludes today's video. I hope you guys got some insight on the trends for this season, and maybe it'll help you guys shop and find some pieces, or if nothing else, it'll just open your eyes to the world of fashion for the season. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to give it a thumbs up, as well as subscribe to my YouTube channel because I post a new video every week, and like I said, big things in 2021, so subscribe and be on the lookout for that. And other than that, that's all I have for you guys today, so have a great day, guys!